Is it not dead?
It is not dead.
Still pretty fucking
Malice,
cool.
you jump on Antonius' shield. Bring your blades above you. Bring him down in a downward motion directly into the beast's shoulders. And you are now behind him with your two blades in his shoulders.
I mean, honest.
Now is it
What do you
plus
do?
3 per attack?
No,
that was
total.
He still has one half action left. He still has one
Yeah,
half action left.
You do.
Okay, so I guess I'll just attack again.
He misses. He misses standing on the back of the beast.
Yeah, I'm still on his.
This is point blank, so that's plus 30 to ballistic.
Or weapon
Oh,
skill.
he's got his sword out. He's got his sword out.
Oh, right. So that's plus 30 to weapon skill.
He's on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
No, you're D100.
No.
Yeah.
1 D100. Jeez.
Oh, that probably hits with 30.
Yeah, I hit it. I think.
Wait, what's your weapon skill though?
My weapon skill is 46. So yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you pass.
he hit.
Okay. Good. Roll that.
Roll your 1d10 plus 3.
My 1d10 plus 3. Yeah.
Oh, he got it. Hopefully.
How do you want to kill this thing?
Yeah.
All right. So on the way down, one of my swords get lodged in his head, and for my final attack, I have to use the other sword to dig it out.
Oh. So your sword gets jammed in the cranial cavity of this ape, and you just can't seem to get it out, and the beast's head is just shook backwards and backwards. For each motion you try to pull it out, so you're just like, forget this, and get your other sword and carve your own sword out of it. And it falls forward on the ground, and its brains splash out into the ground at the feet of Antonius.
Fuck yeah, Antonius.
Antonius, you notice this is a rather small brain.
Kind of like Roy's.
Wow.
Okay, so
It's not my brain that's small. It's my willpower
my
rolls.
turn now?
And then there was one.
Okay, it's my turn, right? Oh no, it's his turn. It's that fucker's turn.
No, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, because this guy's last.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I took a half action helping him do that, so I only have 1 action and a half now. I kind of smile and look at the corpse, and I kind of notice that there's one left, and I basically we've seen all this, so I confidently stride forward. I'm gonna do a half action, say a quick prayer. Our Father, who waits upon the golden throne, hear our plea. Grant us the strength to defy your foes. Grant us the will to ignore their blandishments. Grant us the courage to stand before them. With your grace we shall know no fear. And while I'm saying that, I just stride confidently towards the beast. So I think that's 2 tiles. That's all I have left. So I'll stride.
You get
confidently.
through 4 tiles.
I'm gonna stick next to my buddy Malice.
You're more inspired, but okay.
I say that, and I move the stand next to my battle
Hellstrom,
friend
it is now
Malice.
your turn. Knowing that Antonius would really like to get this last kill, what do you do?
I'm kind of happy. I did something cool.
I mean, you did beat a fucking pebble into the monster's. That's pretty fucking badass.
Did you guys see Spartacus on Stars?
No.
Yeah, I did watch
Yeah.
some of it.
At the end of the first season,
Just
that's
letting
what we
you know, I
did.
could use some stress relief right now.
I'll just attempt to use Bio Lightning again.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear, we're in the way.
Roll your psychic power, so that's
Yep.
3d10. Yeah.
Plus
You know,
5. Oh, actually,
No
plus-
invocation.
Yeah, but plus 7 because I have the power will, right?
Yep.
Success.
There's
You
9.
rolled a
There's
9.
9.
You rolled a 9.
Nope. Yeah. Fate point.
2 9s.
This is your last fate point.
Okay,
Yep.
good. Perfect.
You got it.
Success and... 1 second. I believe... Oh, I
can't move
can
my guy.
attack twice. Because it's 10 over... Because the Conjuring is
Yep.
14.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I got a 10 extra, so that's...
I
5.
gotta roll to hit it.
So... Alright, now I gotta roll to hit on both projectiles. So that's a 1... It's a... What is it again?
It's a 1d100.
1 by 100.
Against your willpower.
1d100 against your willpower.
Yeah, which is plus 5. Okay. It is plus 5, right? Or are you just
No. It's you got. You want to get 50 or
it's
lower.
not anything.
You want 50 or lower on your
just
rolls.
roll
Oh, okay.
1d100.
I'm still not 100% sure on the rolling thing. Anyways.
Nice. You hit it.
Alright,
It's
roll your
not a
damage.
hit, so 1 hits.
Yeah, what hits? Roll your damage.
And 1 d10 And this would be a +5, right? Because of my willpower bonus.
Yes.
14.
How do you want to kill this thing?
Ah. All right, we did it, boys.
However,
Disintegrate.
I will point out that this is an electric ability, and you can control how much you want to do to this thing. Do you want to perhaps? You know, it's up to you.
I think I'll roleplay this myself.
Okay, good.
So, how am I going to start this though? All right, so standing forward, like leaning forward, I concentrate all the psychic energy in my body, concentrating it on my one hand, gripping my hammer. I lift the hammer up and point it at the beast striding towards us. A giant bolt of electrical energy shoots out from the hammer, striking the beast, and its flesh burns. And slowly it just disintegrates into nothing. Its skeleton falling to the ground.
Nice.
Damn.
And there was none.
I'm gonna jump off the Chimera and go attempt to find the ball I flung at the start of the fight.
Roll perception.
You should probably maybe help Gallus clean himself.
For anyone wanting to know how we did the shield technique,
found
there's
it.
a link right there.
Hopefully.
That's exactly what we
Yeah,
did.
I have awareness +20, so I found it.
Walk forward, and you just pick up your ball again.
Clean it off
It's
a little
just
bit.
covered in a bit of dirt, yeah.
And then I will attempt to go help Gallus get clean. Not entirely my fault, but I didn't make any matters better. That's for sure.
Best
It's
psyker.
mostly your fault.
You were already covered in blood. What do you want me to do? I didn't realize that was gonna happen.
So you just sort of clean off the pieces of intestine
Ugh.
and chunky blood and
Some
eyeball
pieces of
parts
shit were
and
on him too.
No, it doesn't get shot from the
just
neck.
bloody gunk, and you just help him wipe it off a bit. Yeah, Gallus, your eyes are no longer obstructed, but you stench of blood. So,
Shit.
anyways, so after the last beast was slain, the Chimera just chugs along again.
Alright, let's get going, guys.
I'm going to
I can.
Alright, see you
I'll
later,
see
Bobby.
Bobby.
I'm gonna attempt to get on the back of the Chimera again.
I like how I'm just like kind of
You haven't gotten off it. You
I
haven't
jumped
gotten
off to get retrieve the ball. I dropped.
Oh.
Can we
just
say
like-
I get on before it gets moving, or should I have to roll
We
for
should all
it?
just be ignoring Roy
Roll
because
agility.
of his massive failures.
Yes, sir. I leap on it with the grace of a gazelle.
You just leap
Why do
on
I
it
roll
again
that
with the
now?
grace of gazelle. You know.
I get the most stupidest rolls at the most pointless opportunities.
All right, so the Chimera just sort of stops in a sort of up here, a sort of cliff face, just goes upwards, and you guys have a moment to rest and relax while the Chimera just goes up a very steep hill.
I'm holding on to the thing.
What do you all decide to do?
I can't do anything because I'm stuck in the Chimera going up the hill.
I wanted to talk to Hellstrom this entire time, but I haven't had the meeting, so I go over to Hellstrom.
I'm also going to try to jump on the tank so he isn't by himself.
Oh, well, that's
One
nice of you.
fighter's Dying.
Let's see your agility.
Damn it, Jeffy! I tried to help
So-
him, but
So,
Rolls down the hill.
You get up and you sort of not get up. You sort of jump up and try to grab the edge of the Chimera, but again, it's moving ever so slowly, but still moving, and you slip on a piece of dirt and you just sort of slide down the hill a bit.
Slip on a piece of dirt.
Whee! He slips on a piece of shit that was on the ground.
What is your obsession with shit? Jesus.
They're
Anyway.
fighting gorillas. I was wondering they weren't flinging at them as projectiles.
That's monkeys.
We don't want to get on top of the Chimera.
Why do you guys want to be on
You guys
top
are-
of this fucking
you guys
Because I
are
don't gotta
so
walk.
lazy.
I don't gotta
So
walk.
lazy.
It's a good firing platform. Oh, you guys
are gonna
suck.
kill yourself.
The climber on the back, it's
From
fine.
behind, how can I kill myself?
I don't know.
So,
I'm doing anything.
He lands on
Gallus.
me.
You sort of see Chappie, and you still see Malice, and you just laugh to yourself. What an imbecile, right? And you grab on.
I'm not that judgmental.
Okay, well, you see him
You
fall
did
over,
call
and
say
you
that
grab
everyone
him.
else is retarded earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Well,
And-
yeah, you're retarded, but I'm not judgmental for not
You
being
can't
able
get
to
on a
jump.
chimera.
So-
What are you
so
calling
you
it?
grab
Neither
on the
can any
back-
of you guys.
You grab on the back of the Chimera, but you slip and fall and just roll over Chappie a bit. Chappie, a very, very heavy metal man with
You get covered in
mechadendrite
money,
I don't have that
and,
much metal.
and guards. Well, okay,
Poor-
well, a metal man wearing guardsman armor and having a mechadendrite on his back sort of rolls over you.
Oh,
And it hurt, man. It does, but it doesn't do anything other than superficial damage.
I love how poor Getty, he's having the worst trip of his life right now.
I didn't get fucking fallen on by someone wearing heavy
Okay,
armor,
so I go to where Hellstrom is walking in the column. I try to catch up to him.
Hellstrom, you see the cleric approach you.
I slow my pace a bit, leaning on my staff, and wait for him to catch up.
Is that staff now your?
Or not staff,
Your
sorry.
power hammer. Yeah, your
power
hammer.
I'm used to saying
He's like a
staff.
walking stick.
It's a
slash
giant
deathly
freaking
weapon.
hammer. I can lean on it too.
It goes up to your neck a bit,
Yeah,
so
exactly. So I
you
can
could
lean on
use it as a walking stick. It's a two-handed hammer.
Okay. I say, hail, brother. And I kind of look around to see if we're within earshot of the other group members.
Technically, you are, but they'd have to roll to hear what you're gonna say.
Okay, that's fine. I said, do you remember back on the planet? Let me open my notes again. The planet. Oh, fuck, I deleted it. What was the old planet's name? The one we were on before this?
Iocanthos.
You gonna do another fucking scrutiny roll?
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Remember on Iocanthos, our discussion before we entered the mine concerning how exactly you knew about the daemon influence.
Sorry, say that again?
Before we entered the mine on Iocanthos, do you remember the conversation we had concerning your knowledge on daemons?
Were you scrutinizing me?
Oh, I'm just asking you a question.
I don't even recall this, except for the screw test out of character, so I'm gonna go... well, my guy's insane, so no.
I simply ask, and I start basically I would just recall the basics of this. During our conversation, you related to me some information regarding knowledge of such as the Lord of Change. I'm going to reveal a bit of my backstory here. During my younger years, before I met the Inquisitor, I had contact with a certain tome, and the second I touched it, in my mind I saw flashes of horrific scenes of orgies, planet-wide bloodletting, and basically excesses taken to the extreme that would drown entire worlds. Can you enlighten me as to what those might mean?
Make a, if you would like to, make a forbidden lore test, demon.
Okay, well...
Oh, actually, I'll ask. Want to make a lore test for demon or occult?
I'll do demon.
Okay.
It's just 1d100, or...
Against your intelligence.
Against my intelligence.
But you have the forbidden lore, so it's plus 10.
Okay, one sec, I gotta remember what my intelligence is. I just think the demon one is more useful because it's more accurate to what he's asking. Riskier, but whatever. Okay.
You recall that those be the work of the demon lord of excess, Slanesh, and his followers.
Okay. This is a dangerous line of questioning you are taking, priest. I say, well, clear, like, okay, how to describe, I'm just going to describe my character's face to Jen here for a second. So now, instead of the craziness that's usually about my face and my eyes, I'm kind of intently staring at him, but there's no sign of the insanity that usually grips me.
So you're serious.
Yes, in other words, I've gone incredibly serious. I'm like...
Very somber and sober.
Yeah, pretty much I'm somber. Just very focused. I'm like... If you want to know this knowledge, you have to give me a reason as to why you need it. This is very dangerous knowledge.
I kind of look down at my feet for a few seconds while we're walking and consider this. And I quickly...
let's just go out of character. You can try to charm me and stuff here, I think. Can't he?
It's not like I'm trying to... I'm not...
Okay.
It's kind of I'm gonna get out of character. It's kind of something I want to know.